Now we'll do a very interesting topic. When you talk about noun and numbers, it also has gender. The noun has a gender, feminine gender, masculine gender, common gender, neuter gender. You can classify them so beautifully, and that's what we are going to do. In our writing sentences or in writing anything, we need to know, is this masculine form or feminine or it is neuter, whatever. So when in our writing, this noun gender is very useful. Okay, so now when you talk about gender, you say male or female. Now, when you say masculine gender, you will say a noun that denotes a male person is said to be masculine. Similarly, a noun that denotes a female is a feminine gender. And then finally, you have neuter gender, neither male nor female. When you say book, pencil, board, room, you cannot classify them as feminine and masculine. Finally, you have common, you have neuter, neither this nor that. Now, when you say a child, when you say cousin, student, teacher, doctor, it can either be male or female. So, we call that a common gender. So, something that has no life, like the pen, book, you will say it is a neuter, it has no gender. So, in practice, we will learn. So, we are doing a topic now, the noun gender. The noun gender. When you say masculine gender, a noun that denotes a male person, okay, a male person or creature is said to be masculine gender. So, that's the first one. First one is masculine. Masculine gender. Masculine gender. A noun that denotes a noun that denotes a male person or creature, male person or creature, is said to be the masculine gender. Now, for example, we need to learn some examples for this masculine gender. Now, for example, just few examples I am giving. Okay, when you say man, any man, masculine gender. Boy, very clear, masculine gender. Lion, male lion. Father, very clear. Then king, you know, it's a male king. Tiger, male, okay, tiger. It is female. Okay, so now this is animal, man, boy, father, king. All these are few examples of masculine gender. Now the second one is feminine gender. Second one is feminine gender. Now, a noun that denotes a noun that denotes a female person, or creature. Creature is said to be of the feminine gender. Is said to be the feminine gender. Now, for some examples, we need some examples for this feminine gender. Examples are, few examples. Just few I am giving, not many. Now, you said a man, so it will be woman. You said boy, it will be girl here. Okay. Then we have lion, lioness. Then you have father, so you have mother. You have king over there, so you have queen. Then what else? You have tiger, you have tigress. Okay. Now, what are we looking at? Noun, every noun has a gender, either male gender, female, or it's a neuter gender or common gender. We have done two genders for you here, masculine and feminine. Now, we go to the third number, that is the neuter gender. Okay? Now, third one, that is neuter gender. Neuter gender. Now, what is this neuter gender? What do you mean neuter gender? A noun that denotes a thing which is without life. Pen, book, room, picture, anything that you can name in the room which does not have life. You say that's a neuter gender. So, a noun that denotes, you will say a noun that denotes, a noun that denotes a thing. Noun that denotes a thing which is without life, which is without life, is said to be in the neuter gender. Be in the neuter gender. Now, I'll give you a few examples for us to understand. Example, things that have no life. Anything that you can name. Okay? Book, no life. Pen. What else? Tree. Room. House. Anything like that. It's supposed to be having no life. Then you say tree has life. That also comes under neuter gender. A noun that denotes thing that which has no life is said to be of the neuter gender. And finally, we have the last one, the fourth one, the fourth gender. What is the fourth one? Is the common gender. Fourth one is common gender. Now, what is this? What comes to make up the common gender? A noun that denotes the same form for masculine or feminine is said to be of the common gender. Okay, a noun that denotes that. A noun that denotes the same form for masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine. Masculine and feminine is said to be in the common gender. In the common gender. Common gender. Okay, now I'll give you some examples for the common gender. Examples. A noun that denotes the same form, masculine form and feminine form, is said to be in the common gender. You can use either this or that. Now, when you say child, can be a male child or a female child, so it's a common gender. Friend. Friend can be a boy or a girl, so anyone. Student. Student can be a girl or a boy. Parent can be a boy or a man or a woman. Then what else? Doctor. Doctor can be a man or a woman. Nurse. Nurse can be male nurse also. Then patient. Patient can be boy or a girl, man or a woman. And then principal can be a man or a woman. Okay. So now in all this, there are four. What did we learn now? We learned in noun gender, there are four types. Masculine gender, feminine gender, neuter gender, and common gender. Feminine, you know, when you say lady, when you say girl, feminine. When you say masculine, boy, father. So, when you say neuter gender, something that has no life, say your watch, a bangle, water bottle, table, something that has no life. And when we say common gender, it can be a student, a teacher, a nurse, a doctor, friend, anybody. It can be a girl or a boy. So now we learn four different types of noun gender. Now we will practice in sentence form to understand better. Now what we are going to do is formation of feminine gender from masculine gender. Okay. So we need to form feminine gender from masculine gender. Okay. Masculine gender. Feminine gender. Okay. Now I have here is sir. Sir is masculine. Okay. Then what will be the feminine form? You have a man, we say sir. And you, for the lady, you will say madam, madam. Okay. Madam, sir, madam, whatever. Next, you have brother. Brother. What will be the feminine form? Brother, you will say sister. Sister. Sir, madam, brother, sister. Next, you have bachelor. Bachelor. Bachelor is a person, a man who is not married. An unmarried lady, you will say a spinster. Very good. Spinster. Spinster. Next, we have drawn. The male form of a bee. Male form of a female is called bee, but the male form will say drawn. Okay? Male bee is called drawn. The next, colt. Colt. For the colt, the female form of colt, we will say filly. Filly. Okay? And then we have wizard. The stories we hear of wizard, and the female form is witch. Female form is witch. Sir, madam, brother, sister, bachelor, spinster, drawn, bee, colt, filly, wizard, witch. So you learn the feminine form of sir is madam, brother is sister, bachelor is spinster, drawn is bee, colt is filly, and wizard is witch. And I have some more for you. Now I have little boys come to the door. You will say lad. Masculine of boy, you will say lad. Look at the lad. Lad. Then the feminine form, you will say lady. Lad and lass. Lass. Lad is a little boy. Little girl, you say lass. Lassie, please come. Then gander. Gander. Goose. Female form is, for goose, you will say goose, gander. For the goose, you will say gander. Goose, gander. Lass, lad. Goose, gander. The next one, just with practice you will get bull. Male form is bull. For bull, and that what the female form? Cow. Cow, bull, goose, gander, lass, lad. Very easy actually. Father, that you know. Father, father, mother. Father, mother. Then you have Mr. Mr. for male, you will say Mrs. Short form. Mrs. for female. Then stag. Deer, for the, you will say, for the masculine, you will say stag. And for the feminine, you will say hind. Hind. So, we have done the feminine and the masculine. Feminine is hind for the deer, and then stag is for the male, Mrs. for feminine, Mr. for father, masculine, mother, bull, masculine, cow, feminine, gander, masculine, goose, feminine, lass, feminine, lad, masculine. In this exercise, we are going to form the feminine by adding ESS to the masculine. Okay? By adding, we are going to add ES to the masculine to form the feminine. So let's put down the masculine genders here. Host. Oh, he's the host, you will say. Feminine, you will say, you add ES and you get hostess. You add ESS. So you will get ESS. Hostess. You say hostess. So what are we adding here? We are going to add ESS to the masculine. You add ESS to form the feminine gender, and that's what we do. Host, hostess. Host, hostess. Okay, line. Line, lioness. Very good. Line, lioness. Next. Count, countess. Very good. Count, countess. Countess. And then we have Jew. You will say Jewess. Jew. You will say Jewess. The feminine form. And then we have shepherd. Shepherdess. The female. And you add ESS. You add ESS to form the female form. Let's look at it carefully. Host, hostess, lion, lioness, count, countess, Jew, Jewess, shepherd, shepherdess. Okay, then what about prince? Prince, princess. Prince, princess. Okay, poet. What about the poet? Poetess. You add poet, poetess. What about God? God, feminine form, goddess. God, only thing here, you have to add an extra D. God, goddess. Priest, priestess. Priest, you add ESS. Now, look at all the things that we have formed. We are forming feminine gender, adding ESS to the masculine form. And that's what we have done. Only in the case of God, goddess, D is there, you add an extra D. God, goddess. Now, host, hostess. You add ES. Host, hostess. Lion, lioness. Count, countess. Jew, Jewess. You add ESS to the masculine to form the feminine. Shepherd, shepherdess. Prince, princess. Prince, princess. Poet, poetess. God, goddess. You add DESS. Finally, you have priest, priestess. We learn to form feminine form, adding ESS to the masculine. What are those words? Host, hostess, lion, lioness, count, countess, Jew, Jewess, shepherd, shepherdess, prince, princess, poet, poetess, God, goddess, priest, priestess. Now, in this exercise of forming masculine, from masculine to feminine, we are going to add ESS, but there will be a slight change before adding. You need to make a little bit of change before we add ESS to the masculine form. ESS, but there will be a slight change. Let's look at the variation, let's look at the change. Okay, in this actor, you have first one is actor. Actor, emperor. Then we have governor. Governor, duke. Then we have hunter. Hunter. Then master and negro. Now, we are going to form the feminine, but there will be a slight change, although we are adding ESS, but you got to be careful. Let's look at the change that we need to make. Okay, the first one is actor. Now, actor, A-C-T-O-R, actor, and A-C-T, not O-R, it will be R-E-S. Look at the change. A-C-T, then we write R-E-S-S, actress. So, although we are adding E-S-S, actor O-R, but A-C-T, actress, R-E-S-S. So, that's why you said this with a slight change, slight modification, we form the feminine form from the masculine form. Then we have emperor. You have E-M-P-E-R over. Empress, again spelling different. E-M-P, then R-E-S-S. Empress. Look at the E-S-S we have added, but then look at the spelling. Next, governor. 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 You have governor, you have right govern and ESS. You are putting ESS. Governess. See the changes? OR become actress. Emperor become empress. Governor, governess. Okay? Governess. Then duke, a complete change there is in the duke. In the duke it becomes the duchess. Duke, although we are putting this, but there is a slight change here. Duke, duchess. Hunter, you have huntress. Hunter, hunt, and then you have again like this, huntress, huntress, hunter, huntress, actor, actress, emperor, empress, governor, governess, duke, complete change, duchess, and hunter, huntress. Master become mistress, mistress, master, mistress. Then you have finally negro, negress, negro, negress. There's little bit of change in all these that we need to take care. Look at this carefully again. Act over actor, actress. Emperor, empress for female. Governor, governess. Duke, duchess. Hunter, huntress. and master, mistress. Finally, negro, negress. Negro, negress. In this exercise, in forming the feminine gender, what we do is by replacing the gender word of the masculine. Replacing the gender word of the masculine, and that's what we are going to do now. For example, you will say grandfather. We are replacing the gender word to form the feminine. You say grandfather. Grandfather. That is the masculine gender. So we are replacing the gender form. So you will say grandmother, replacing the gender word masculine. So we are using the grand, then you will say grandmother. That's all. Grandfather, grandmother. Okay, peacock. The second one is peacock. Peacock is the masculine. So you say peahen. You will say peahen. You are using the first part but of the masculine and then replacing the second half. Okay, peahen. Milkman. Milkman. And in the feminine form you have milkmaid. You keep the milk as it is and maid is added. Milkmaid. Milkman, milkmaid. Then you have he bear and she bear. He bear. He and she. And here you will be she bear. He bear, she bear. The next one we have here is bull. What do you say about this? Bull calf. That's the male. And then you have the, you will say cow calf. Cow calf. Bull calf and cow calf. Then you have brother-in-law, sister-in-law. So you have brother-in-law and then you have the sister. You just change to brother to sister. Sister-in-law. Brother-in-law, sister-in-law. Landlord. You have landlord. Single word. And that will become landlady. Landlady. Landlord, landlady. And finally you have headmaster, headmistress. So, headmaster, headmaster. Headmaster becomes headmistress. Headmistress. Let's look at all the changes that we have made. Let's read it once again. You have forming feminine gender, we keep part of the masculine. Grandfather, you say grandmother. Grand is retained. Peacock, P is retained. Peahen. You have milkman, milk is retained. Milkman, milkmaid. Then you have he bear, she bear. Then you have bull calf and cow calf. Then we have brother-in-law, sister-in-law, landlord, landlady, headmaster, and then we have headmistress.